Hello, everyone. How are we today? Just tweaking my stream settings real quick. I have no idea what I'm doing, so bear with me there. Hi, Moth. I'm glad you could be here. Shout out to the mods who volunteered to be here today. They're wonderful people. All right, we're here. First ever live stream. Might be the only one I ever do. We'll see. You're all gonna have to work with me to get my audio levels correct because I'm new to this streaming thing. To everyone watching on YouTube, hello. This is gonna be very strange, very different. This is not gonna be a normal episode of Where Are We Now? This is live. Anything could happen. There's no script. You're just getting all me all the time. Sounds good for now. Thank you. The voice does probably sound a little bit different because I have a compressor and a noise filter to filter out these loud-ass cicadas, which, by the way, are not supposed to be here anymore. This brood is supposed to have been gone like 2 weeks ago, but they're hanging around. You can probably hear them in the last couple of videos I've done in the background if you listen carefully. I ran Audacity noise removal filter, and it doesn't get everything. They're too fucking loud. But it's fine now. They're quiet. They're in their trees. They're not trying to get laid this exact second, but give it about 5 minutes and they'll get back onto it. I promise you. Okay. I guess we should, oops. Guess we should get right into it, huh? They will never have my channel. Cicadas could get their own. Cicadas aren't an East Coast thing. They're all over the world, but this time of day, this time of year, they are very, very, very loud. I like the sound of them, but when I'm trying to record and I have to pause like every 5 minutes to wait for them to stop, I start to feel like doing some bug stomping. Doing some map exploration today. It is Gmod. Don't worry, don't worry. It's Gary's mod for sure. It's a little twist, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Kind of just getting the lay of the land here. The Twitch, I don't know if anyone else has streamed here, but the Twitch like dashboard when you're streaming is so, it's overwhelming. I feel like I'm doing a pre-flight check, like I'm an astronaut or something. But I think everything looks good. I actually bought a Ethernet cable because I didn't have one because the Wi-Fi in my area has been good enough to where I haven't needed one for anything. I bought an Ethernet cable just for this, and I was thinking I'd get a long one to snake it around the room so that it's not a tripping hazard. I did not get a long enough cable. It is, in fact, stretched almost taut from the back of my PC tower to the router over there in the corner. And let me tell you, it is a fucking hazard. I was almost 5 minutes late because I came carrying a hot coffee over to my desk. My life flashed before my eyes. Okay. Mod view is kind of overwhelming too. Yeah, I bet. You can handle it though. You know what you're doing. Let's get into the game, shall we? And I'll reveal what we're doing. I'm so afraid I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm doing when I stream. I'm so afraid I'm gonna, like, show my fucking IP address or something. But I think it's fine. I'm using a VPN. It's fine. Any leaks should be... It's fine. Nightbot is timing people out for 10 minutes for having too many caps in a message? Damn. Damn, Nightbot. That sucks. I didn't know it could do that. Can you untime out people, Moth, and just to let everyone know, Nightbot, very sensitive, does not like capital letters at all. Did I close all the naughty and banking sites? Banking sites are naughty. How mad would you all be if I switched the source over to the Gary's Mod window and this was League of Legends? Would you leave? Be honest, would you leave right now if this was League of Legends? You'd leave, right? Yeah. Exactly. I'd leave too. I would leave and I'd unsubscribe and I'd remove myself from the Patreon account and I'd never speak the name Logan ever again. But we're in Gary's Mod. We have a little twist here today. I have not picked out maps at all. I have not screened anything. I haven't looked at anything. I haven't previewed any maps. I don't have a theme. So what we're going to do is we've got this wonderful add-on called Random Map by a user named Curse, Q-U-R-S. And what it does is you open this little dialog window. You put in your filters. You can select from the whole workshop, from your favorites, from your friends' favorites. There's all these parameters. But what this does is it scans the entire workshop, downloads a completely random map. Last time I checked, there was just over 60,000. So we're going to get one completely random map, and we're going to look around, and hopefully it's not a complete shit show. We could get nothing. We could get... we could get something that's against Twitch terms of service, and I could get banned the first stream I do. And let me tell... Yeah, it is a lot like Jazztronauts, except without, like, the prop thingy. Half of them don't work, probably? Yeah, probably. That's part of the adventure, though. But listen. Just a real quick preface here. We could find gold. We could find... we're going to find the occasional Fulbright map that has one block in the center of it, and we'll say, fair enough, move on. We're going to find people taking their first ever steps in their map-making journey. I'm sure there's probably going to be maps made by a literal 11-year-old. So I just want to say, this is not a place for judgment. We're here merely to observe. So be nice. With that said... With that said, let's get going. Okay, whole workshop, no megabyte limit. I got good internet. I pay $100 a month for this shit. It better be good. Ignore maps with additional content. Yes, that's probably the safest thing. Don't confirm map before changing. Just take me in there. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what we get. And unfortunately, the way... Lacour Islands. Okay, that sounds interesting. Unfortunately, the way this add-on works is it doesn't actually take your account and subscribe you to it. So I can't look at the add-on in my subscription, so I cannot shout out any map makers that we stumble across, unfortunately. Unless they have their name in the map. This guy probably doesn't even have CS source. Well, the joke's on you because you actually don't need it anymore. You'd know this if you read the patch notes. This is embarrassing. You can see all my add-ons. Don't look at this. It's spoilers. Why did I get pants? It's for a special occasion, okay? 50,000 of you little goobers. That's a lot. That makes me dizzy to think about. Sorry I called you goobers. Only some of you are goobers. Oh my god, that's loud. Did I just kill somebody? It had one shot in it. Okay. Well, this is already strange. That was nice, actually. I love the fog. Ow. Yeah, the fog always reminds me of that Highway 17 chapter in Half-Life 2. And a lot of Half-Life fans that liked the game, the original game, were like, these vehicle sections suck, they don't work that well. I love the Half-Life 2 vehicle sections, man. They're so good. Yeah, this is nice. It looks like there was a... Anyone in the audience speak Russian right now? Let me know what this says. Let's see if this is like an RP map or what. Ukrainian, it looks like. The lights don't work. Yeah, let me know if the game is too loud, because I haven't really looked at it. How was my day today? Well, I'm in the middle of the day so far, but it's pretty good. The weather is perfect. It's my preferred, like, 65 degrees. It's actually a little bit chilly. Guys, I'm wearing socks right now. I haven't worn socks since, like, March. Maybe we can fix the power or something. I hear buzzing. That's not the way I expected that to open. Sounds like that did it. Oh, okay. We'll check that out in a minute. I don't know what these are. There's these little purple and black checkerboard pieces that sometimes appear, and I have no idea what game I need to have for those textures. Or if it might be a problem with the 64-bit experimental branch of Gmod now that I say that out loud. Socks are comfy? Yeah, socks are comfy when it's cold. But when it's hot, oh, this light still doesn't work. Anything, okay, if you wear socks any time above 70 degrees, you might be sick in the head. I'm just kidding. You might just have poor circulation. Let's head downstairs. Is that blood? Oh, right, another important thing. Okay. Everyone watching, live and on YouTube, typically I try very hard not to have jump scares and loud noises in my videos, because people watch them at night, people watch them at bedtime. I can make no guarantees, alright? We could get a full-on horror map with nothing but cheap PNG in your face jump scares. So just, you know, have the... I almost said clicker. Have the TV remote in your hand for if that happens. Quiet down here. What's going on down here? We have mole people? Yeah, what's the story with the blood? Did someone fall? Crack their head? Looks like they have an APC down here. Maps? Might be looking at some underground resistance forces here. always a plus. Suddenly this feels very Resident Evil-y, doesn't it? Yeah, we're getting another deeper and deeper episode right here. Live. On twitch.tv/Logan from Earth. 3. It's barred up. When Half-Life 3 comes out, they're going to have to update this map. Okay. There's a lot of industry down here. Something's going on. Like, I feel like you don't usually... Like, this isn't normal, right? Having these big-ass tanks underground? Hello? Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh. There's a tunnel down there. It looks like they closed the gate on this truck. I don't think I can get in. And I could no-clip, but that kind of ruins the exploration bit, doesn't it? We're getting some damage here. Possible catastrophic event. Oh yeah, look at that. This place is not up to code. Oh, it was the stair. Jeez, that was like... Okay, enough. One's enough. Only one of... Why does only one... That is so weird. Only one of these doors has a handle. Have I ever played Infra? I haven't. I see it get thrown around a lot. I've looked at it. It definitely looks like something I'd be into. I'll get around to it. There's so many games, man. And so much good shit has been coming out lately. It's not fair. Too many games, too little time. I just started the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake the other day. That's gonna suck some time out of me, for sure. Looking good. Did I see the new AVGN video? I haven't watched AVGN in a while. Last one I watched, I want to say he'd had one on Metroid lately. Like, not long ago. Okay, notice how these doors are made of, like, plywood. So these are, like, retrofitted. These stalls did not have doors. Someone came around and they were like, I don't want people to watch me crap. So they added doors. Also, it always bothers me, and this is just me being pedantic about Half-Life 2. It always bothered me that there's no second skin for this light bulb model that makes it lit up. So the illusion of the light bulb being on is always kind of broken up because you have this light underneath it, and it's like causing a shadow underneath. Once again, very pedantic, I realize this. No crapping with the homies, yeah. The pants are for a special occasion, all right? And also note the kicks, too. Yeah, special occasion. Boy, I miss having a sternum. Again with the one doorknob. Maybe someone has a grudge against all people right-handed. And also, I'm just saying, like a war between the two factions breaks out, left hand does not stand a chance. Left-handies are getting crushed. I'm sorry. Is that a beast? Is what a beast? I missed something? Are you fucking with me? You fucking with me? You're fucking with me. Oh, this just a bunch of rubble. Oh! My fat ass could never be a trapeze artist. Let's go this way first. There's a lot underground here. Holy shit. I didn't think we were gonna strike gold right away. How far down does this go? Do old maintenance tunnels and, like, underground roads like this exist outside of, like... I mean, obviously tunnels through mountains exists, but this is much more sprawling than that. So does this kind of thing exist outside of, like, the military-industrial complex? That doesn't open. Not so common in North America? Oh, okay! Alright, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not even a little bit normal. That is the antithesis of normal. That prop just came at me and, like, changed. Is my game haunted? That doesn't happen. We about to witness a live haunting? That's exciting and horrifying. Seriously, what the hell was that? That's loud. There's like a radio up there. Oh boy. Oh boy, I've lost it. I just don't have the crouch jumping abilities I once had. There's like a radio up there. What map is this? I don't remember. Lufus Islands or something? It's the random map add-on, so I can't just open my subscriptions and look at it. It appeared at the bottom of the screen, so VOD watchers will find out. That vent looks particular. More power is always better. It is now loud in this room, though. Liqueur Islands, thank you. That is what the map is called. Okay, close your eyes for a second. Okay, open. Oh, we're in the tunnel. Yeah, these physics props are freaking me out. I actually don't want to be around these anymore. Hello? Let me through. Yeah, those cars are fucked up. There's no cave-in in here. Maybe someone's disassembling them or something. I mean, if you live underground, you gotta work with what you got, right? Emotional support crowbar, yeah. You know I keep that thing on me. Could go for a swim. Is this to the surface? Did we reach the bottom? Is that supposed to happen? I think I can hear it coming. Check down here. Oh, that's the bottom of the elevator shaft. Actually don't want to be down there. It might be hard to understand for some of you. I actually don't like being crushed by elevators. It freaks me out. You suggest any maps? Not today. I'm thinking about someday, maybe, in the stream where we just take viewer maps. But today is random. Today is chaos. Yeah, again, capital letter, Nightbot. I failed to configure Nightbot properly for capital letters. So just watch yourself there. Hopefully mods are working on timing out people who get timed out for capital letters. Actually, you know what? Once we finish this map, I'm going to take a look at it. I'll take a look at Nightbot and turn that off. Or at least up the limit. You go down. You go down. Bye. That sounds like Flash game music. Did a Flash game use that music or something? Hey. If a skeleton walked up to you in real life, would you dap it up or would you scream and run away in terror? This is a neat map, actually. There's a lot going on. Easy dap, yeah, for sure. For sure. And with skeletons, I mean, you... Oh, whoa, hey! I did not think that whole thing was gonna move. That's cool. But why? But why, though? What's up there? Yeah, dapping up a skeleton is like... You got less of a risk of getting germs from their hands, don't you? Skin is so nasty, don't you think? Okay, what can we do here? Is this like the one in Lost Coast? Can I pilot this thing? No. Not this time. Is this even a secret facility? I don't think so. It's probably for like, you know how in the United States we've got the oil reserves or the gasoline reserves underground? It's probably something like that. Oh, hey. Someone should fix that. There's been half an attempt here. Oh, I thought this was a boat. There's a boat on the other side, but I thought this big thing was a boat. Look. Yeah, I'm not crazy. That looks like a big-ass boat. Yeah! Does it move? If I get on this boat and it... Oh my god, mind blown. Get on it! Yeah, sorry, it's sort of loud. Whoa, where are we going? Yeah, how is this boat working? There's nothing, it's just a piece of metal. I think that's where we started. How do you steer this thing? I guess I'm just along for the ride. Might as well dance. That boat's 50% off. You got it on sale. You know, if I made that joke, you're allowed to make that joke because you're a chatter. If I made that joke, I would get -2'd out of the fucking room. So just enjoy that privilege. Yeah, this is where we started. Still nothing. The gun fairy hasn't been around to reload my gun yet. Let's look around a little bit more before we switch maps. Where'd I get these jeans? It's actually... I just woke up one day and they were on. They actually appear over my lower half every time I wake up in the morning. I have to, like, cut them off. And I'll shred them, and then the next morning they'll just be good as new on me. So I don't know. It's just like my respawn equipment or something. This is quite an expansive map. What is this for? It just says Lacquer Islands. Is it like a sandbox map or an RP map? This is where the issue comes up with it not adding it to your subscriptions, because I'd love to read about this. I guess I could look it up, but then I'd have to type stuff. Ugh. I do enough of that. This is a really nice spot. It's too quiet though. If you sat on this bench for long enough and you were like reading, you would become too conscious of your breathing sounds and like your heartbeat and stuff. You'd freak out. At least I would. It kind of is like the Florida Keys, yeah. The page says it was a remake of a multi-purpose map for TTT, RP, and everything else. Okay. A bit big for TTT. Well, RP for sure, yeah. Who is buried here? Who says, yeah, bury me in the entryway? Everyone has to walk past my body every time they want to praise. Secrets? Ominous shovel back there. Oh, I guess there's a graveyard, actually. It's not that ominous. What are you? Not much going on up there. I get, yeah, someone sleeps up there. More skeletons for the army. They'll be up and running around someday soon here. As long as nobody has blunt damage, they'll be just fine. Is this the Half-Life 2 universe? Like, is this in universe? Is this lore friendly? It's Discord address up there, but I'm not going to show it. I think I already did. Don't join that Discord. I can't vouch for that Discord. Join mine. Pretty cool over there. Running theory, some kind of military outpost? I don't know. There's too much residential stuff for this to be purely military. That looks weird. I really thought I could break that. What? What's going on here? As close as I'm gonna get to spelling my name. Yeah, this might be like some kind of Easter egg. Hey, someone actually did make Minesweeper in Gmod, didn't they? A few years ago? Someone had a map that was just Minesweeper. I remember that. Ugh. What the hell? Nasty. What happened up here? It's like rust. I don't think it's blood. I think it's rust. It's too orangey. Antlion goo? Possibly. No, antlion goo's more yellow. Oh. Oh, okay. So we got more blood on the wall. What the fuck? It's like it's a prison cell. With an electrified fence. And no toilet. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies. And there's a cuck sofa here. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit unhinged in real life. I rein it in a little bit when I do narrations for the videos, but I'm realizing now I say a lot of weird shit. I should lock myself in there because it might be fun. Yeah, your idea of fun, maybe. I do want to check if this hurts me. Of course it hurts me. Oh wait, my HUD's not on. Yeah, it hurts me. Only a little, though. Yeah, I could break out of there. I could break out of there, no problem. But this is dark, because up here, it's just a regular kind of like... You wouldn't think anything was wrong. You'd think, okay, some locker rooms, maybe the boss's office. Oh. Oh, these just look like screenshots from someone's sandbox session. That's cute. What do you think they were up to? That looks like... That actually does look like Minesweeper up there in the upper right. Yeah, the giant padlock doesn't do anything. Unless there's like a key I have to find. Under the desk? No. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the kind of map that has stuff like that, but we'll see. I want to put my spray on this, but I'm terrified of what my spray is because I haven't used it in like 3 years. This is the ultimate round of... This is the ultimate gamble right here. I could hit G and it could be the most fucked up, inappropriate, cancel me immediately thing ever. Everyone wants me to do it. Okay. You ready to clip it? Too bad clipping's disabled for this exact reason. It's nothing. I'm saved. My spray is nothing. How does that work? Whoa, don't look at that. What the fuck was that? What was that? First map, we got shit like that on the wall? Hello? No, stop it. Stop that music. Stop it. No. Something handy for everyone watching. If you explore maps, you want to bind a key to the stop sound command. One word, stop sound. Stops any sound that's playing. So if there's a loud-ass sound effect, or, hypothetically, copywritten music. Ugh. There's babies in a stew. Guys just hanging out. Once saw Smile Dog on a poster in Oxo Gmod map. I don't even want to know what that is. I probably shouldn't have even said that out loud. Oh, hey, look at this. They modified the Breen's Private Reserve texture. Drinkable water from Eric's town. Drink without pain. Ah, what a privilege to drink without pain. And the Zombine. Oh, hey, they even edited the text here. Or was this always like this? I don't know. What if you want to drink with pain? Just drink, like, sparkling water. Sparkling water is probably one of the most painful beverages that's not ever clear. There's a way up here. This map is cool. This has been interesting so far. LaCroix does kind of hurt. That stuff is angy. I tried a LaCroix once, and I just thought it was water that someone spit in. And does anyone remember, my grandmother used to buy these, it was just bottled water, but it was like fruit flavor. I think it was called Fruit 2.0. They had like lemon flavor and like grape. Anyone remember that? Do they still make that? That's what we lost with LaCroix. LaCroix really messed everything up for us. Grandma from Earth? Yeah, my grandma's cool as shit. Like Yeah, kinda. They sell them at your local grocery store? Oh my god, send me some. You know what's funny? It's probably not even good. I just had it when I was like 9, and it reminds me of childhood. I have to know what my spray is. Hang on. It's Rigby from Regular Show. That could have gone. That could have been so much worse. Yeah, Rigby used to be my Rigby was my profile picture on like my private accounts. I made like a custom. There's this part in I don't remember what the episode is, but Rigby's like, he makes a sly face. He holds up his finger. It looks really funny. And so I made edits of that and made it my profile picture. For Halloween, I had one that made him a zombie and he was taking a bite out of a brain. It was very cute. I have to blow my nose, pardon me. Ruby had one of the best character arcs in all of cartoon history. I wouldn't know. I've only seen like the first season or 2 of Regular Show. I didn't watch the whole thing. I should have, because it was really funny. I think that's pretty much all the interesting stuff we can find in this map. I think I've seen enough. It's cool. There's a lot going on. I did not expect that big underground structure immediately. Oh, hang on. There's some novelty in here. Let's take this in. The Allium. Breaking Bad. These might be inside jokes. Emesis Green. That actually goes hard as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As a matter of fact, that's my new phone background. Yeah, I don't know what any of this says, so if this is like something bad, then sorry. Yo, they got tree head? I'll bet this probably says something about minge bags. And does anyone remember the minge bag era of Gmod? In like 2010? There was a YouTube channel. Oh, it's like a theater. That's cool. There was a YouTube channel who had like an actual movie. It was like War of the Worlds, but with minge bags. The word minge is so gross and so funny at the same time. Yeah. It's British for like lady parts, right? What kind of movies you think they show here? I'll bet it's weird shit. Like, weird shit. Like the shit Red Letter Media will do a video that'll get 3 million views on. Alright, I think it's time for the next random map. For everyone who joined in the interim, we got this nice add-on that just scans the entire workshop, gets a completely random map. Oh my god, it's been almost an hour already? I was just going to stream for like an hour and a half. We're going to have to go longer than that, I think. This is fun. I can see why people do this. Alright. Let's get to the next one. Fingers crossed is something good. Or something weird. I love weird stuff. Can we do more of these in the future? We'll see. And you remember those socks I brought up in the beginning of the stream? Guess what? I'm flinging these fuckers across the room right now. Will the stream be fully uploaded? Yeah. I'm going to upload it on the channel either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, those socks didn't last long. I didn't break them or anything. I just got too hot. My dogs are out. Did this work? There we go. RP Inno Havoc. Oh, this map's gonna be huge. I'm out of coffee. What's my favorite map in Gmod? Oh, it's hard to say. That's such a hard question. There's so much good shit. I don't know. Gray the Raptor's Vacant Industry, that map like blew me away. That's probably in my top 5. Obviously, you got to have a classic up there, like Big City or something. Oh, I've played this map before. Not on the channel or anything. Yeah, this is like Inno Apocalypse, but this is like a different version. We're getting a sequel to the Apocalyptic Maps video right now. Well, it's definitely got atmosphere. That's for certain. Fallout New Vegas wishes it was this. Is Fallout New Vegas just like the Morrowind of Fallout fans? Like, because I know all the Elder Scrolls unks like myself really love Morrowind and glaze it like it's nobody's business. Dusk vibes? Oh yeah, absolutely. That game is good. I'm gonna have to play Dusk this October. Great Halloween vibe. It's the katana of Fallout games. Why do I know exactly what that means? More Russian. A lot of Russians play Gmod, I've noticed. Which is honestly, I feel like I knew that in the back of my head, but it did not become totally apparent to me until I started the Where Are We Now as a series. So hey, shout out to my Russian viewers. Play Dark RP once and you'll realize how many Russians play Gmod. Yeah, you're probably right, but like, social interaction scares me. Guys, I had trouble sleeping last night because of this stream. I didn't fall asleep till like 3:30 in the morning. But hey, you know what? Actually turned out fine. Oh, there's some shit going on in here. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I did not mean to spend an hour on that last map. I'm gonna try to. I want to see, like, I want variety, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna Probably not explore the entire map. Definitely not going to explore the entire map. This is a roleplay map. You don't have to perform? I'm not performing, trust me. If I was performing, I would be like... I would be unbearable if I could sing. Let's put it that way. Yeah, no, we're just hanging out. We're having a good old time. So this is like some kind of factory, eh? See if we can find some, like, caves or something. Oh, you know what would be fun? Do one of these streams. What if we do, like, Gmod map bingo? What would the spaces be? Cheap jump scare would be there. Underground, a big underground structure would probably be there, right? Get a lot of those. RP map free space, yeah. Probably true. Extremely niche joke that isn't in English, yeah. I think we've got that crossed off already had we been doing that for this stream. Error and or missing texture file. That's up there. Map author's favorite character. That is so true, but also, like, yeah. Very real. This is a big forest, holy shit. Is Fallout RP still a thing? People still do that? They should. I don't think there's anything over here. Flatter than Flattywood? Yeah, that's true. But you gotta keep in mind, Flattywood, the very sign for Flattywood is on, like, some fairly tall hills. Flattywood is not as nearly as flat as people are led to believe. That's a LiDAR station right there. Go over there, activate that, you can see all the POIs on the map. Yep. Ouch. I just heard a helicopter. So this is like... so this map is striking me as post-apocalypse, right? Because we just heard that helicopter. There's this industrial town over here, which is not that decrepit. So this is like something horrible happened. We went through the hard times. Now it's time to rebuild. And that's a really good setting. Post-apocalypse needs to be used more. I feel like the most recent mainline game that I played that did that was Tears of the Kingdom. And I didn't finish that game. Nintendo really said, let's add Gary's Mod to Zelda with that game. And we did find a cave. Oh. I know some insect eggs when I see it. You know what, chat? Ugh. I can't believe I just said chat. I hate it when streamers say chat. I'm sorry. I'm new to streaming. I'm fine in my rhythm. But I'm gonna say it. We stay strapped in this house just in case. So what's our name then? I don't know. You all have your own names. Chat is just... Okay, I don't have anything against streamers who say chat. That's just the culture. That's how language works. People just talk like that. But to me, it homogenizes too much. You're all your own people. You're not all just chat, you know? Safety Glock, exactly. Except this shit is not on safe. Wow, okay. Big-ass cave. And that looks to be a collapsed tunnel over there. You know what this reminds me of? Anyone play Earth Defense Force? I used to love that game. I still do, but I haven't played it in forever. The Earth Defense Force 4.1 was so good. If you have friends to play it with, I mean. But those underground maps with all the ants, they're so difficult. I used to actually... This is how desperate I was to get through those maps. We hit a wall, the group that I was playing with, my friends and I. We hit a wall on one of these tough maps because we just kept dying. We could not get through it. And I don't remember. We had to stick up our ass. Like, we had to play, like, the hard difficulty. But, so what I did, I was so desperate to beat it, is I plugged in a controller, which is not me, by the way. I don't play shooters with a controller. I cannot do that. I haven't been able to do that since I was, like, 13. So I plugged in a controller, I did some research, and I found out that you can grind armor in that game, which ups your max HP. You can grind armor in this one map if you just tape down your trigger button and look down at one of the bug nests. You'll just farm armor drops like it's nothing. And so I would just let the game sit there for like 2 hours. And I came back with like 1,000+ armor or something, and everyone was like, oh, big spender over here. So this is a dead end. How old am I? 27. 27 years young. Baby. But sometimes I wake up and I feel 55 for the first hour. But I'm sure you can all relate to that. I want to see if there's anything at the bottom. I also don't want to... I don't want to get my new kicks dirty. Still have the rope mod installed? I think I... Oh, yeah, good point. I think I do have that installed. I forgot about that. Yeah, so they were obviously doing some mining here. And just like classic dwarves, they dug too deep. It looks like they found some kind of insect, definitely. Looking at the eggs, probably spiders. But the question, my question is, did that happen after the apocalypse? Probably not what caused the apocalypse. Looking outside, it looks pretty scorched. It's leaning towards nuclear war, right? I mean, that's the go-to. It's a huge cave. I love the way this looks. Yeah, that rock ramp. That's kind of crazy looking, isn't it? How'd that form? Well, I found a cave. I'm satisfied. Oh, wait. Did we go this way? Which way did we come in from? I don't think we went this way. This probably just takes us back out, right? This is the way we came in? Really? Yeah, you're right. Okay. Go the other way. Oh, got stuck there. Tomb of the Giants vibes? Oh, yeah. God, Dark Souls 1 is so good, I want to play it right now. I actually just went through Dark Souls 1 in seamless co-op with a good friend of mine. That was an excellent experience, if not a little too easy. Oh. So this is the mine shaft proper. Interesting. Dude, Nightbot is cruel today. I forgot to go change Nightbot. Okay, we're gonna do a BRB after this map. During that BRB screen, I am gonna go fix Nightbot. I'm gonna crack it on the wrists with a meter stick like a teacher in the 50s. Tell it not to time people out. What should the caps limit be? What do normal streamers have the caps limit at? Like 20? Oh, this is... That hurt my ears. Yeah, this is to the spider cave. That's why they got these big-ass locks on it, because they don't want no 8-legged bastards coming up here. It's not straight up from one of the Half-Life 2 episodes. It does look a lot like the Antlion Cave from episode 2, but it's not the same thing. Look at that! That's a crazy visual. Yeah, this is a lot like Fallout. Wasn't there a big quarry in Fallout 4, actually? A lot like this? You go down in the bottom, kill a bunch of raiders in like 2 shots, because that game's easy. Inside, but actually outside vibes are my favorite. Yeah, honestly, me too. It's like all the flavor of being outside, except you actually don't have to be outside. Another cave-in. Oh, they just cannot help themselves here, huh? Giving Red Faction vibes. Red Faction is still on my list to play, believe it or not. Haven't played that yet. Wow, where does that go? Like a rock I can chuck? I love Just Cause, which is essentially the same thing with a different setting, right? So I'd probably like Red Faction. Red Faction has better destruction, it looks like, though. At least for, like, buildings and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna jump in. Wait, did that do something? I don't think that did something. Will there be a sequel to the underwater video? So I don't give out spoilers for future episodes, but I will let you know. That theme was awesome. So, if I could find good maps for it, probably. Yeah! Oh. There's a lift blocking my way. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ow! I thought there was water at the bottom. Duped again. And now I'm stuck down here. Well, I think that's as good a time as any to wrap this map up. It's been about 15 minutes. We've seen a lot of stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more to look at. Alright, it's been about an hour. I'm gonna do a BRB. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm gonna fix Nightbot. So, I will be right back. Do some stretches. Get a drink. I don't know, open a window or something if it's nice out. And I'll be back in just a moment. All right. Yes, the music is Archival Workflow by Survival Spheres on YouTube. Very, very talented music composer. I've used their tracks a lot throughout Where Are We Now? Check them out if you like. They kind of specialize in Resident Evil-y kind of like save themes, safe room themes. So they do a lot of Silent Hill-like stuff too. Help they're being freaky. That's fine. Within bounds, within reason, all things in moderation. Okay. I fixed Nightbot. It is crazy to me that the Nightbot default for excessive caps timeout is 8, and it times you out for 10 minutes. What is this, 1984? I upped it to like 20. I think I put it to like 20, and it'll only time you out for 30 seconds, so you should be okay. BRB screen is very pretty. Thank you. I got it off Google Images. Okay. Let's get back to it. Thoughts on cereal in yogurt rather than milk? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even like yogurt that much. The only time I find yogurt acceptable is if there is absolutely no bits in it and it's either strawberry or vanilla, or if it's plain Greek in a smoothie. I don't know, yogurt never... I don't know. It's okay. Stress trying to play the stream and play Helldivers at the same time? You should just focus on spreading democracy. In this rare case, I'm going to tell you to turn the stream off. You need to get your head in the game. I want you to do, there's a Terminid right behind you. Good shot. Okay. But I consider playing Voices of the Void. I get a lot of requests to play Voices of the Void. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about it. But, maybe. I kind of want to wait for it to be finished. I'll tell you what. If I play Voices of the Void, it will be on a stream like this until the game gets finished. Then maybe I'll do like a Games from Earth video on it or something. It does seem really cool. I have not played it. All I know is like the general vibe of it. So I get to go in completely spoiler-free whenever I get to finally play it. I feel like I do remember... Didn't they have... Excuse me, wasn't the tutorial room like a well-known kind of liminal space room? I don't know much about it. I know that there might be aliens. There might be aliens, I don't know. It looks neat. We'll get around to it, don't worry. We'll get to it eventually. So this map is... I think this map is made for, like, flying vehicles. Like WAC, whack aircraft. Is WAC the standard still for, like, flying vehicles in Gmod, or is there something better now? Because for the longest time, it was whack. And whack is probably even better now because of inf map. Those infinite map add-ons are crazy to me. Imagine going back and showing that to like a Gmod 10, a Gmod 10 player or like a Gmod 9 player. You might as well be showing like orange Fanta to a caveman. Should build a plane like I built that spaceship. I don't know. I'm not in a building mood. I hit the Minecraft wall recently. After playing non-stop for... Honestly, my phase lasted a lot longer. After I made that video, my friends and I actually went in and we did another server because we were like, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. And we did. We all played. A lot of people are still playing, but I think I've hit my limit about a month and a half in, which is a lot longer than usual. And it probably is a detriment that I was playing Abiotic Factor before that point. If I hadn't been playing any survival games, I might have been able to keep it going for a while, but I think I've hit the Minecraft wall. Whoa! That teleported me. That freaked me out. This is an air traffic control tower. My dad used to work in one of these. He was in the army. He was based in Hawaii and then Korea. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that awful noise off. I guess that's an alarm for if 9/11 is happening or something. Your dad's in the army as well? Shout out to all the people with, like, deployed parents. That's gotta be hard. Yeah, my dad's retired now. He got out of the army a long time ago. And, he kicked it as a civilian for a while. Eventually, he got a really nice position as, like, he's a budget analyst now for the federal government, so he does well for himself. Proud of him. Well, I think that's all there is to see. This is clearly, like, you're supposed to look at this from above, I think. Like, you're... Ideally, in this map, you're flying around. That's what this map reads as to me. Oh, wow, I just had a flashback. I used to have this game. I don't remember what it was called, and there's not a snowball's chance in hell anyone knows what it was called, because there was thousands of games like this in the 2000s. I had this game that was a CD... And you would, like, fly around like a World War II airplane, like Spitfire. And you would bomb stuff on the ground, and you would dogfight. It was real old. It was from, like, I want to say you played as the English, like the Royal Air, the RAF. But yeah, I just had a flashback to that. I played that game a little bit, and then I was like, this is kind of boring. And then I put in Aliens versus Predator. Those were the only two games that would run on that computer. Gaming on an E-machine growing up is that's a tough time. Let's get into the next one. Oh boy. Am I little, or are these TV screens huge? We got the grass view, in case you just want to look at grass. I don't know, what is this, the whole thing? This looks like the thinking chair. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Any Blues Clues fans in the chat? I do love brush furniture. It is so damn charming. That's from Boneworks? I never would have guessed. Cool. Boneworks is cool and also jank as hell. I feel like Boneworks... That was one of the first, like, big VR sandbox games, right? This is fucking ominous, first of all. This is clearly someone just learning how to map. But this is, like... This could be an album cover, let's be honest. Downloading Breen Room. Oh boy. This is about to be weird. Yep. I was hoping we'd get shit like this. Hello. Hi, Breen. Why are your eyes closed? Are you sleepy? Do you need to take a nap? Who made this? Again, though. Again. Like, album cover, right? Am I crazy? I think that's all. That's everything here. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm so happy. I was hoping we'd get jank shit like this. GM Abandoned Diner is next on the list. Worried you're going to get like a surprise NSFW map? Yes. As a matter of fact, I am. But I don't know. I figured 60,000 maps it's scanning. There might be like 100 with shit like that in it. Oh, why didn't that work? Yeah, sometimes this just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't load in. I want to say it's latching on to... When it doesn't work like that, I want to say it's latching on to maps that are private. Or it's just not working anymore. Oh, there we go. Quick reset. I might have to. The Breen Room is cursed. It may have put gremlins in my computer. We'll see. But it seems like this one is actually downloading. Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. Breen Room is freaky. I don't like Breen Room. I don't like Breen Room one bit. Oh, hey! I know this map. I used this as B-roll in... I don't remember which video. One of them. This is from, what game is this from? Something Storm, right? Will the VOD be uploaded? Yep, putting it on YouTube. This is from something. I can't remember what. It's from like a source mod. It looks good as hell though. Look at this. Russia. It's a TTT map. Yeah, but the assets are from something. Either that or this is just looking a lot like the map I'm thinking of. Either way, it looks great. Is this what downtown, like, Moscow is like in the winter? Or is this exaggerated? Is it this congested? It really does have such a nice atmosphere. Is that a scale? Oh wow, look at this. This is reminding me of those organism maps in VR chat. I'll bet you that's a trap. That's a terrorist trap right there for the game mode. This looks more rural than downtown? If you say so. I wouldn't know. Look at the detail of the curtains on the inside. That's nice. You able to join me? No, I'm just in single player. Is this a really small map, or am I missing something? I think it's small. Also, someone did say this looks like Metro, and it kind of does. That Metro is, like, sufficiently more fucked up. I actually just started playing Metro Exodus again because I brought it up in a video. That game's pretty, man. That game still looks great. And I'm not even playing, like, the re-release or anything. Do people live here? This feels abandoned. Yeah, I don't know. Well, look, it's like shoveled here. It's not, well, maybe it's not actually. It's not shoveled, I take it back. This place is completely abandoned. Nobody lives here anymore. If I did some kind of group, where are we now thing, I'd probably get, like, shot in the back of the head nonstop. See, this... Okay, that's gotta be an add-on. That's gotta be an add-on doing that. That's what happened in the first map, right? Props just, like, changing and then breaking. I have something installed that's doing that, I bet. The problem is your boy has, like, 300 add-ons installed, so going through them is, problematic. I can smell this room. It smells mildewy down here. Okay, this might be gross. Apologies if this is gross. I kinda like the smell of, like, an old basement. Just a hint of that basement mustiness, you know? And I'm not supposed to smell it. This looks like... This room here looks like it's seen some activity. It's cleaner, there's some equipment here that's lit up. What is that? I cannot read Russian. Sometimes I wish I could. Guys, should I get on Duolingo Russian and learn Russian just for Gmod maps? Is that a big brain play or a waste of time? I learned Spanish on Duo because I feel like that's just the... You hear a lot of Spanish in the US. I figured that was the most useful one. I did Duo for like 2.5 years. And then I stopped because I have free will. Hey, have you exercised your free will today? I have. I had a Klondike bar right before the stream at almost 3 in the afternoon. Duolingo isn't all that effective? Yeah, it's mostly just like something to do on the toilet to memorize. Duolingo is good for vocabulary. Unless you do a lot of speaking exercises, doing it once a day really doesn't teach you that much, unfortunately. Having a Klondike bar is the opposite of free will. What are you talking? I have Klondike bars in the freezer. I wanted one, and I had one. How is that the opposite of free will? So it might be time to move on. I don't think there's much more to see. This is a very, very good map, though. This is really well made. Stellar work going on here with the ambience and Just the way the wind is choreographed by the fog and the clouds overhead and the wires moving from building to building, kind of blowing in the wind. It feels cold. Like, you can have maps that look cold. It's rare to have one that feels cold. Does that make sense? I don't think I went up here. Mayonnaise. Is that a broom? Where's the handle? They have brooms like this in other parts of the world? I've never seen one like that before. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Not even bad in here. It's probably cold as shit because of these big-ass windows. But this is actually nice. Also, the rugs on the wall. That is like a very European thing, right? This is a cute apartment, actually. I like this. Someone took the TV apart for some reason. All right. Let's move on to the next one. It's supposed to go on the floor. Yeah, that's what I said. I said that in one of the Where Are We Nows. I don't remember which. I said it was weird to have carpets on the wall. And, in true fashion, got some comments that were, let's say they were educational. Let's keep it civil. TV on top of the fridge, you can hear your neck hurting. Yeah. We had a TV on top of the fridge for a little while growing up. Because, you know, Mom spends a lot of time in the kitchen. Needs something to do. The iPad kids have actually always been here. They're just being enabled more. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Alright, let's get on to the next map. See what else we can dredge up here. Did it say bunker? I didn't even read it. Going deep again. I cannot escape it. Something calls me down there. Oh boy. Oh brother. This is weird. Like an observation room or something. Do you open? You're physical. You open, come on. You open. You want to open so bad. Oh, wow. Look at this. I love sunset / sunrise lighting. This feels like a sunrise, though, I will say. Was last time you guys stayed up until sunrise? I used to do it all the damn time. During my first, like, year of college. And then, yeah, it kind of caught up with me. And it doesn't feel too good after you're, like, 25. Yeah, I love the way this looks. What's going on here? Is this a camera tripod? What happened to Moth? I don't know. It may have had something to do. Moderators are not obligated to be here. They're volunteers. This looks like a graveyard, except it's... No, that's not a... It's just wood. Right? It smacks like wood. I think it's wood. And I don't know what the hell this is. Cow tools. Maybe it's like a... Oh, you know what? It might be like a gun range. Maybe the mapper didn't finish it, though. To jog and stretch at sunrise in high school. Now 21, which isn't even old, and I cannot do that anymore. It's funny how quickly that ability leaves. Because I'm not kidding, like, it used to be like... Once a week, I would be up until the sun came up, and I wouldn't go to bed until later that night, so I'd be up 24 hours, basically. I'd be playing... I remember vividly one day, we had just gotten an old Xbox, the original Xbox, from like a thrift store or something. I snuck that shit up into my room, and that was the first time I played Halo. I played that shit from like 9 p.m. to 6 in the morning. I'm pretty sure I finished it that night. Made your Twitch account specifically to watch this stream? Thank you. But you don't have to make an account to watch. I don't think. I believe you just have to make an account to chat, but it's good to have you on board anyway. Yeah, I wanted to stream to YouTube, but I don't know. YouTube, I hear weird things about YouTube streaming bit rates. And I had used Twitch before, so I figured I'd just do it on Twitch and upload the VOD. I think that's all there is on this map. This looks great. Sun coming through the trees and whatnot. Let's fly around. Yeah, I think that's everything. Don't want to risk the YouTube channel? That too, like, if something... I'm doing completely random maps. If some TNA shows up and... I don't have time to censor it. If this were just streamed on YouTube, that'd just be me gone. But now that it's Twitch, it's like I have a buffer. GM Zakat. Oh, that downloaded fast. This map's going to be tiny. So foliage in the source engine lacks any anti-aliasing. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. The only issue I take, I don't mind the bad anti-aliasing, honestly. It's okay. My issue with it is the source foliage is completely still. Look at that. Grass isn't moving, trees not moving at all. But you gotta remember, this was like 2000. This was like 1967 when the source engine came out, so pretty old tech. I played modded Minecraft? Oh yeah. Modded is actually my preferred way to play Minecraft. I like to do my own mod packs though. I feel like a lot of mod packs add too much stuff. The sweet spot for me is around 40, 50 mods. This is delightful lighting though, I will say. Interesting choice to have conifers on this side of the water and sort of pine-looking trees over here. These aren't pine trees. What are these? I don't know. I'm not a tree expert. I haven't played Greg Tech. The only, like, mod packs that I've played... I used to play Tekkit a long time ago. In, like, 1.2... And, I think that's the only, like, pre-made mod pack that I ever really fucked with. The other ones I just made myself. There's not a lot going on here. Ooh. I didn't expect it to look like that down here. You know, that's the gorgeous thing about Gmod maps like this. Even when the mapper is clearly new to mapping and just now finding their taste, Like, the sky looks gorgeous. Like, no matter what map it is. Something about a Source Engine sky. Twilight Forest. I think the Twilight Forest mod is cool. But I haven't played it in many years. It might be very different now. What have we got here? This is weird. This feels like an NPC battle map. There's a way to go down there. Whoa. I love the implication that this, like, tiled room is just in the middle of a city's industrial sector. Like, they just had to build this here. They could not help themselves. All right, let's check what's down here. I think this is just like a... I think this is just like a NPC fight map. Maybe not even NPC, just like a... Yeah, like 2 Fort. Like someone already said it. I think that's what we're looking at here.
Pow, pow.
Sorry, that was loud. I won't do that again. The real classic vibe, exactly. Like, this could have been made in 2008, and I would not be any the wiser. Alright, let's grab another one. I'm liking this so far. How long will I be streaming for? Probably until I get hungry. I don't know. I went in thinking maybe an hour and a half, but it's a lot of fun, actually. Seeing random, completely random maps. So I'll probably go for another, let's say another hour. We'll see. Till I get hungry. Oh, this isn't finished. I think I have several maps just like this sitting on my old hard drive. That was just me experimenting with brushwork, basically. I wonder what this was going to be. I don't know. Quantum Base Wars map. Oh boy. Next thing you know, it's been 6 hours. Yeah, that's usually how this goes. When, guys, when the ODS, when the Halo Helldivers 2 crossover happened, I started playing that game at like 6 in the afternoon, and then I looked up at the clock and it was 1 a.m. I had lost half a day. My ass cannot keep track of time. Oh, hey. What have we got here? This looks like a Windows XP background. I love it. Is this water? I think it's water. It looks like water. Oh, we might have something here, folks. We got area portals. Yeah, this mapper knows what they're doing. Clearly some kind of storefront. Yeah, I agree. This is definitely an RP map. It feels very sterile. This is like oh, never mind. Here's some trash. Here's some trash. I was gonna say this is like the contemporary version of that episode of SpongeBob where they went far into the future and everything was chrome. But not quite. I found some trash. Police department. Is there any officers of the law? How you gonna arrest a skeleton? I could just slip my bony hands through the handcuffs. Model city you show tourists? Yeah, kinda. That's a weird elevator door. I didn't think it would open like that. This is executive, huh? I think that's the same map. There's a big red button. If you were me, would you press it? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna press it. Oh, it's just like a shield. But you shouldn't have a big red button. Just big red buttons should be reserved for destruction. Where does this one go? Just go to the same room? Oh. Is this Squid Game? Hey, did anyone here play that, like, Prison Break game mode back in the day? I think it's still a thing. What was the objective of that? I joined a server exactly one time. And I think I actually got shot in the back of the head by another prisoner. And then I never did it again. That's ominous. Why is that toilet like that? This one's fine. This one's from the Shadow Realm. That's concerning. I'm just gonna be clipping through these doors. I have no idea how to unlock them. Actually, there might not even be a way to unlock them. A lot of these RP maps are built for specific servers, and those servers will have an add-on set, for example, like something you can use to lock and unlock doors, so that the map maker doesn't bother with like making them unlockable. So the admins are just gonna have like a weapon or something that'll lock and unlock stuff. Yeah, this is weird. This city has an unsettling feeling to it, doesn't it? Is this where people live? Someone found the terracotta blocks? It's very fake feeling, yeah. It doesn't feel like people live here. It feels like something lives here. Maybe like androids. They have an android settlement to train them. Like, look at this. People don't live in houses like this. Unless you're a billionaire. Are you really people in that case? The waterways. Hey, Breaking Bad spoilers. I think. Actually, maybe not. I haven't watched it. Very elaborate fake city for military training? Yeah. Could be. Like, especially this. Like, this room... What is this for? If not some kind of training purpose. Yeah, it's freaky. It's freaky here. I think I like it. I like it from an aesthetic perspective, but this is making me uncomfy. Oh, is this infra stuff? We got infra assets. So now that I've played this, I don't have to play infra now, right? I basically played it. Where's this going? Yep. No one is going to understand this because that video, I'm pretty sure, has like 4,000 views. This looks exactly like a room from the Futurama game that I did that video on. Except there's less green. I love underground stuff. Let's snoop around here before we move on to the next one. Dawn. This is weird. Stairs just go down here to nothing. Yeah, I don't know, maybe storage or something? Like, this is perplexing, though. Why is there so much water down here? Sewers... I don't believe sewers have this much water just sitting stagnant in a room. At least they're not supposed to. I just had the weirdest deja vu. I feel like I've dreamed this place before. Source Engine's good at provoking that feeling, I think. That fake memories feeling. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a big map with a lot of, like, rooms. This would be good for... Oh, hey. This would be good for, like, TTT if there was a lot of players. I don't know, how many players usually play in a game of Trouble in Terrorist Town? Like 15? Like 20? $30? Oh my goodness. That is a lot more than I thought. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this map before it starts to read my innermost monologue. Yeah, there's not much going on here. This is a scary place. This is like a level in the back rooms for sure. GM Labor into Gruppo Essenzio? Oh, we're getting Italian up in here. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, you got Krabby Patty and God knows what on those paintings behind me. This one's haunted. I'm hitting the eject button. I don't want to be here. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab. Someone's made that. As a matter of fact, I would put money on multiple people have making that. Oh, whoa, this one's broken. Yeah, this one doesn't work. There are probably, I want to say, if I were to put a number on it, there's probably 3. 2 or 3 Five Nights at the Krusty Krab, Five Nights at Freddy's parodies. Yeah, I think Markiplier did play one. What's the best SpongeBob character besides Robert himself? I don't know. I always loved Mr. Krabs. Karen, honestly, dude, Plankton. I haven't seen new SpongeBob, but from what I remember, Plankton does not deserve Karen. David Hasselhoff. Oh my god, David Hasselhoff is technically a SpongeBob character. Where the fuck am I now? New title of the series. What is that? That's not supposed to do that. Plants don't do that. I hope nobody's high watching this. This is probably crazy to watch stoned. I did say I wish there was moving foliage. Oh man. We got Left 4 Dead models here. Something crazy happened. Someone took the sky. What do you think that building is? It's probably some kind of bank. There's a lot of errors here, but hang on, I kind of want to look around. I'm intrigued. This is not a Skibidi Toilet map, is it? I don't know anything about Skibidi Toilet. I just know that the plot gets crazy. This map is insane. I'll bet you if you had this, it's like war-torn, but like kind of high-tech mixed with these almost, I want to say, Middle Eastern-looking buildings. It's giving me whiplash. And the street is like torn up and something bad happened. There's dead bodies, errors. The sky's gone. Oh wait, we might have some world building here. Live feed, Empire Army attacking Daito Metro. Is this from something? Is this from a game that I don't know? Spec Ops The Line? I don't know. I haven't played that one, I just know about it. Yeah, it kind of is like an old COD campaign. Missing all the polish. I kind of miss old Call of Duty. Shit got weird after Black Ops 2. I still go back. I will say, though, Black Ops 3 is great for zombies purely because of the workshop, the Steam Workshop capabilities. You can get hours and hours of gameplay out of Black Ops 3. City exit. Yeah, this is weird. I'll bet this map goes insane if you have, like, the correct assets loaded. It looks like a lot of time went into this. Oh, wait, those... I think these are Call of Duty cars, aren't they? Aren't these from, like, Black Ops 4 or something? Black Ops 3 was a special place in my heart, but campaign-wise, OG MW2 was peak. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. What's that mission in Modern Warfare 2 where you're at the fucking White House and the music swells and you're charging in? That shit is so damn good. I don't think they'll ever make a COD game as good as Modern Warfare 2. And I know that's unk-brained. I recognize that that's unk-brained, but to me, nothing will be as good. Dude, doing throwing whoa. Doing throwing knives only on Rust with your buddies, that's a core gaming experience that a lot of people are not going to be able to experience anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's got to be a helicopter. Like I imagine so much crazy shit is going on. This could be, if you had the right assets installed, because there's no sound or anything. If you had the right assets installed, this map could be like a full COD campaign, and I would have no idea. It's crazy looking. Rip. Oh, cool shades, though. Oh, it doesn't have collision. I like how some of these cars are real. I mean, not real. Some of these are realistic. And this one's just a Dodge Ram. I guess that is how it goes, though, right? Some people would still be driving old cars. Just try opening the console to see all the errors. I actually unbinded the console from my keyboard so as not to leak my IP address or my, like, Steam ID. So I probably won't do that. It's a dystopian future where everyone has cyber eyes installed, but everyone is also missing models and textures in their eyes. This is the future Elon Musk wants for us. All right, this one's insane. But I think I've got... Let's fly around a little bit before we move on. I feel like I've seen pretty much all that's here. What's that COD Zombies Gmod add-on? Like End Zombies or something? I'll bet that would be good here. Oh, hey. Pardon me. Bring it on. We've got the ground covered. All-terrain tires for a post-nuclear world. Oh, so we're post-nuclear here. So this might be post-apocalypse. People have really had a chance to build up. Or this city was just spared. Oh, hey, look at that tower now. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. All those windows are shattered. That thing's not in good condition. Yeah, this is crazy looking, though. All right, I think it's time for the next one, don't you think? Look in her eyes. X-Tech lenses. Vision of the future. That chatter predicted the lore of this map perfectly. Why would you have a... Why would you... Okay, this one's understandable. Why would you have a stock photo of a lime up in your house like this? People are going to think you're crazy. Unless you're a sim, people are going to think you're insane. Yeah, this map is busted, but still cool to look at. Let's get another one. Rich people taste? Yeah, kinda. Ambush Mali. Oh, excuse me. Gotta leave the stream. Rattenheim needs some more work done so we can get through the cave. Wish the Emperor of all rats luck. Hey, good luck, Rat Emperor. I'm in your corner. Coffee power running out? I had decaf, actually. There was no coffee power to begin with. How am I alive? Without caffeine? Water, my G. Need to get some water in your life. Oh yeah, someone had plans for this. This is pretty close to what my first map was too. I basically just copied the original flat grass except added rain to it. And it was smaller. So it was like a shittier version of flat grass. Might be the admin room. I don't think so. Oh wait, it was a big file size. What was that map called? I'll look at it. Hang on. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, someone... Yeah, we're going to be looking at this. If someone wants to type in the chat what this was called, we're going to look at this next. The last one was called Ambush something. Oh, it doesn't even... Hang on. It doesn't even show up in my map list. Hold on, I'm going to use the console. Don't look at my screen. Let's see. Oh, I need to rebind it. Hang on. Map, ambush. Oh, here it is. Yep. Let's see if this is a admin room situation. SDM Yodeler. That's a funny map name. What does SDM stand for? It's loading. Bear with me here, fellas. Serious Sam Deathmatch. This is just a Serious Sam map. It looks good, whatever it is. Yeah, there's nothing else here. There's nothing else in Ambush, Molly. I think map file sizes get big when you don't compile them correctly, and I think that's just what happened. Okay. That one was SDM Yodeler Classic. Let's load into that one, and then I will get the screen back up. The Jonkler when the Yodeler walks in, yeah. Jonkler. Okay. Let me just close the console here, unbind it once again. We'll get back into it. Check this map out. This is from Serious Sam Deathmatch. I never played Serious Sam. I do think I heard the soundtrack at some point. I think it was good, right? Oh, I adore this. Look at the snowman. Just look at him. Wow, this reminds me of Lugaru. And that's a deep dig. I guarantee you not a single person in this game, in this stream right now, has heard of Lugaru. Prove me wrong. Does this work? Whoa, it does work! Holy shit! It works one time. It worked oh! Okay, I have to hit something with this. Hang on, we're in sandbox. Let's do some sandboxing, shall we? It took that long to explode, huh? What is the fuck hut? I don't even want to spawn those in. Let's just do a combine, huh? One of these. One of these. Maybe one of these. One of you is gonna get hit by this. And I used Lugaru vids in the background. I used overgrowth footage, which is kind of like the spiritual successor. I went right through him. Come on. That ain't right. But yeah, Lugaru is like this old, for anyone who doesn't know, which is probably like 90% of you, Lugaru was this old, sort of like a, I want to say it's kind of like a martial arts platformer, where you play as a rabbit, a bipedal anthropomorphic rabbit person. I think his name is Turner, which is really funny. That is not a fantasy name at all. So you play as these rabbit people, and there's like wolf people that try to kill you, and that's pretty much it. I think they kill your whole village, so you go on like a revenge quest. What the fuck? That's going right through him. Alright, whatever. Y'all are no fun. Don't talk at me. Maybe it only does damage with the explosion. I don't know. Hey, this looks great, though. If this is an actual map from Serious Sam Deathmatch, maybe I should play that, if for nothing else than just a look around. Ow. 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 Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work the way I thought it might. Maybe now it does? Oh, yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, you gotta be fast. And... there we go. Spy versus spy trap. You go on the jump pad, but the mesh kills you like a cheese grater. Yeah, there's nothing much up here. But hey, it looks cool. I would be more than happy with this if I was playing Serious Sam back in 1990... I don't know when Serious Sam came out. Let's get into another map. Ugh. Ominous map name? Shit, what was the map name? I keep not looking at it. I keep looking over in chat. Like a streamer ape. What did it say? What did it say? It said man-made horrors? Oh, fuck. Fellas, I think we maybe just struck gold. Fellas. Is that a troll face? Okay. Let's try to... oh, wait. That's an Among Us person. Oh, wow. So troll face is way out of date in this map. Holy shit. I was going to say let's try to guess the year. And then I was going to say, like, 2013. But no, that's Among Us. And Among Us was popular in, like... Jesus, that's loud. Sorry for that. Holy fuck. What are y'all doing in here? Why does it close so fucking fast? Hang on, I think I disabled NPC thinking. Maybe these are... that was tragic to experience. Oh my god! People are just blowing up in here. And what are you doing up there? Hang on, I need to be strapped for this. This is weird. I love this. I love weird shit. Trusty old 1911, except no substitutes. Oh yeah, they're mad. That's gotta be the most iconic enemy death sound in gaming, right? At least up there. Whoa! I thought it was just a pair of shoes. Oh, that's weird. I think I love that, though. I either love it or I hate it. I can't decide. Oh, fuck me. Rip Alex. She's been turned into jelly. She's probably just a stain on the wall now. It's locked. This map is so bizarre. And what happened to you? Let's check out the guy up here. The landscape is kind of making my eyes hurt, though. Where? Hello? There was just a guy up here, right? That's a fucking ghost. Is that Todd Howard? No, it's not Todd Howard. Hey, okay, question 4. Okay. Someone made a video on Fallout 76, and it had a picture of Todd Howard in a Teletubbies costume with a shotgun in his hands. Is that a real photo? I want so badly for that to be real. Did he piss on the floor? Go ahead, pee. That would get me to pee. You can just tell someone made this to, like, make their friends laugh. This is charming, but also weird. Sorry. Sorry, Peter. Todd Howard's face on top of a Teletubby shotgun pic. Damn. You think Todd Howard has seen that? Is that... Okay. Is that the fucking garlic? This is a hard read. That's the garlic from Plants vs. Zombies with a low-resolution troll face photoshopped onto it. I've seen my fair share of brain rot in my day. That was so dumb. It screams every time. Wait, does it boom it? Does it do the vine boom? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's a cute cat, though. Well, this has been an experience. I think it's cool. Struck diamonds looking for gold. Exactly. Except the floor. The floor is the floor is hurting my eyes. Everything else, though, chef kiss. Okay. Let's get to the next one. GM shooting range. Ooh, I get to show off. Also, that fluorescent light hum is just omnipresent throughout the whole map. That's really what gives it a weird feeling. Also, who is this kid? This is someone's dad now, probably. Oh, it didn't even load in. Come on. Come on. Hello? One more? Okay, I have to get some water and feed my cat. I'm gonna restart the game to see if I can get the add-on to work again. We're gonna go to BRB. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I've got another probably 45 minutes to an hour in me. I'll be back. Twitch just says my stream is unstable? Anyone vouch for that, or is it okay? Is it Twitch just freaking out? It's fine, yeah, Twitch is just being a baby. I knew it. Show cat. There's a picture of her. Where are we now? Is that? I want to say. I want to say in the first like 15 seconds of the space episode, there's a cat reveal. So check that out. Why every time I reopen Gary's mod, why does it not save my new keybinds? It's concerning. Maybe I have the file set to read only or something. How do people become mods on stream? So right now it's just a couple of moderators from the Discord volunteered. There's no dedicated like stream mods. If you want a mod for the Discord team, then feel free to reach out to them there. I'm not in charge of that, though. Amber handles that. They do amazing work. Okay, let's get back into it. Hopefully we get some more fucking gold. Let's see. Does it work? Small laboratory. Oh, that downloaded fast. Yeah, small indeed. That is just GM construct, yeah. You can't use the random map add-on does not work unless you're already in a map, so I just loaded that in to get into a different one. Hello. Well, this is a laboratory, I can confirm that. And it is small. No, I'm gonna say it. I think the snow walking sounds in the original Source engine were a little bit outdated even then. Like, they just don't sound that good. Yeah, there's not much. This is someone's learning. This is someone's first map. They're well on their way. They're crunchy, but the wrong crunchy. They just have, like, white noise. Oh, okay. The 1 HP challenge. The goal of this challenge is to complete the map without dying. Keep in mind that you only have 1 HP. One hit, and you're dead. Rules. Absolutely no clipping allowed unless you're stuck. No cheating of any kind. Have fun, smiley face. Well, you know what we have to do. I mean, them's the rules. Right? Poison head crab takes you down to 1, doesn't it? And I don't think they can kill you. Where the fuck are the aliens? Oh, here we go. Sorry, it's kind of loud. Yeah, you know what? That's actually way too loud. Get turned down. Takes down to 1, but you won't stay at 1. Yeah, you'll regenerate. But I don't believe they can kill you. The map might... You know what? Let's just call... I take any damage, we'll restart. How about that? This is ominous. Oh boy. Platforming, my weakness. Don't touch the fire. Don't touch the Cosmo and Wanda beams. What do here? Button. The kid still got it. Fuck me, that's bright. Yeah, that looks like death. And run! That's taking my eyebrows off. It's the factory from Attack of the Clones. Yeah, it is. What's the worst Star Wars movie barring the sequel trilogy? I feel like I have massive respect for the original Star Wars. Oh, fuck. I feel like the original New Hope, I don't think it stacks up to the other ones. Luke is just kind of a whiny bitch. I love this music. It's Ravenholm music. So good. Yabba-dabba-doo. Oh shit, he can shoot through that? No, he can't. It's loud, holy, hang on. God damn. I mean, it's good music, but holy shit. Okay, this is getting hard. I don't think I could do that. Hang on. Yes, I can. Duped. Oh, fuck! Damn it! Okay, let's give it another try. Now that's easy. I could do that. That's easy as shit. I can't. I'm still thinking about Attack of the Clones Factory. Cool map idea. Yeah, this is neat. I was hoping we'd get something that was a little more, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck! I was hoping we'd get something a little more, like, adventure mappy. Putting those fences there is rude, by the way. You didn't have to put those there. Okay. Hey, rip to that zombie that had to die to demonstrate the mechanics of the game. They knew what they were doing with this bottle, too. Protect me! Oh! Yeah, why did I think a plastic bottle would save me in that situation? I reset the map. I'll give it, let's give it 3 more tries before we move on. It is, yeah, it is kind of like a death run map, isn't it? And run! Oh, he makes it home. Yeah, the game audio might be a little quiet. Had to turn it way down. Music got very, very, very loud. Rip this guy. Barrel strats. Is this door open? It's concerning to me that the visual of the bullet comes through. Oh, the barrel shot back and hit me in the face. Damn it. Do I like Weird Al? Hell yeah, I love Weird Al. Weird Al's iconic. Sorry, I'm locking in. So you know. Oh, you bitch! You absolute bitch! 2 more tries. I got this one and then 1 more. I probably miscounted, but that's fine. That is so bright. Never heard me raise my voice ever? Yeah. Like I said, very different vibe from regular video. This is just the real me. It's time I got... I got cheeky. That one doesn't count. Thwomp? Are thwomps the ones that go... Urgh! Thwomps are the blocks that are like... Urgh! Right? Those this is so funny. Video games used to be so scary when I was a kid. I used to be horrified of thwomps when I played Mario 64 when I was like 6. Who's that idiot? Yeah, thwomps used to terrify the shit out of me. They just had like mean faces. I don't know. And also there's this part in Donkey Kong 64 where with the bee. Anyone remember the bee boss fight? You have to fight this giant bee, and the lava's rising, and the music is stressful. Man, video games are, like, bad for you, huh? Also, rip bozo here. I didn't even notice. Let's get this trash out of the way. Used to be horrified of zombies and creepers in Minecraft till you were like 7. That's adorable. Oh! Consarn it. Sorry, I almost cussed. Alright, I think it's beyond my skill level to make it past that part with the sniper. Okay, one more. Just one teensy tiny little more try. And we'll get to the next map. I'm stubborn. I can't help it. It's the genes. I think the genes are making me stubborn. Oh. Last second there. Secret cheat code if you press V. But I don't deserve it. That's the thing. You know what? I'll fly around after this. Just to look at it. Just to show what it is. I'm not gonna do it though. How come the barrel strat worked perfectly the first time, and then next time it doesn't work? What's up with that? Lull me into a false sense of security. Oh, you don't have to crouch. Game changer. Wonderful show on Dropout TV. He's doing it. He's locking in. He's starting to believe. Whoa. Oh. Oh, is it that door? Don't ever doubt me again. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I thought he was still shooting. Oh, fuck, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I might as well have had my pants and underwear pulled down on stream in front of everybody. Let's see what else is going on here. So this is where I tripped and died. Of course, during the platforming section, because I am ass at platforming. And then you've got this. This looks like the finale. This is horrifying. That's cheeky. That's really cheeky. I like that. And you know what? Someone, I guarantee you, someone made this map and had some goddamn wonderful memories made just having their friends play through it. Yeah, this looks like a fucking nightmare. I didn't do it. I did not do it. Don't congratulate me. No, I did not do it. But if I had done it, I would have gotten this as a reward. A man and a woman. This is the whole thing. You just get the... This is kind of a lame reward. If I braved death like that, and I just get to hang out with these two absolute strangers who I don't know, one of which may or may not have had their soul taken by an alien because their eyes are completely blacked out, I'd be pissed. I'd be a little bit miffed. These are previous contestants. Oh, they made it too? All right. That was an awesome map. Legitimately super cool. Sorry I'm not skilled enough to have gone through it. Also, that's a song that was in Vacant Industry, right? On the TV, on the green TV. Site 65, Plague of Weiss 2. Huh? What does that mean? It's trying to download something. Yeah, the Twitch stream might be a little bit weird. I don't know. It's telling me my bit rate's too high. But whatever. It's been working fine so far. And I would have to restart the stream to change it, so it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be my bit rate of choice for the rest of the stream. I'll tell you what though. Getting a little bit hungry. Getting a little bit hungry. Ever play SCP-5K? I did play SCP-5K. I play it through with some friends every time there's a major update. It's a cool game, but it needs time in the oven, for sure. And the level design is not the greatest. But it's probably one of the best up-and-coming SCP games out there. So wait, is this an SCP thing? This looks like an SCP thing. Yeah, my cube maps are kind of beefed, but it's whatever. Oh, yeah. What was that old SCP game? The original one with, like, the eye blink meter that PewDiePie played in, like, 2011? What was that one called? That one was interesting. Oh, my. There's a little secret compartment under the refrigerator. Okay. Oh, was it just called Containment Breach? Yeah, that game was gas. At least it was gas to watch YouTubers play it. I never played it myself. I think I was too busy. God. Sorry, this is loud. Sorry. It's not breaking. Sorry. God, what was I playing in 2012? I was probably playing Modern Warfare 2. Speaking of Modern Warfare. Wow. What is that vent made of? And can I build my house in Minecraft out of it? Oh no, I can't get out. Whatever, that's what the V key is for. Oh wait, I gotta turn the game back up a little bit. Is there other ways to go? This is an interesting map. It's well made thematically, like I knew it was SCP immediately. Before I even saw the SCP kind of logo. There's a way to go there. Let's go up this lift. Let's see what's oh, or down. down works too. Oh. Mining crystals, are we? Okay. Alright. Oh, this is as far as it goes. These like elemental what is this? They do look like the Lego crystals, you're right. I forgot about that. I like this one. This one's pretty. It's too high up though, I can't reach. Interesting. Reminds me of anyone here eat rock candy? Used to be able to get it at like gas stations back in the day on like a stick. It's bad for your teeth, but if you're like 9, that shit tastes incredible. Let's go this way. Never mind, let's go this way. Hello? I'm just gonna keep doing it. Can't keep me out. I really love the doors. Not the band. I mean, the band's okay, but I meant the actual doors. Yeah, I've breached containment. Y'all better watch out. Lockdown system. Oh, look at that. The attention to detail with that light is nice. Yeah, I bet you need a lockdown system. It's cool. It's eerily quiet. I don't think there's much else to look at here. Oh, I seem to have been mistaken. Holy shit. That is a lot of map. Wow. Okay, well, let's fly here. This is locked. I don't think I'm not gonna look at this whole thing. We'll just stick around for another minute. I did not expect that. Is this pound for pound exactly the map from SCP Containment Breach? Cognito hazard. Good thing my brain is smooth, and the cognitos just slide right off that thing. Open. Open, open, open. There's no cognito hazard in here. Come on. You can't just be throwing around the word cognito hazard and not have there be a cognito hazard. That's just irresponsible. Oh, containment breach is procedurally generated? I didn't know that. Electrical center. Authorized personnel only. Well, I authorize myself. Oh, there's a lot of buttons. Oops. I wanted to turn the Tesla gate control on. Yeah, I don't know what that means. This is cool. Do people do SCP RP? They must. That's what this map is for, practically. Are we timed out for political messaging? I don't know. It's probably just the Twitch thing being weird. I have the Twitch auto mod set to like moderate, just because I knew we wouldn't have moderators the whole time. You probably didn't say anything wrong. That's a big ass door. Any Abiotic Factor fans in the chat right now? That game is gas, by the way. Criminally underrated. I thought it would get a lot more popularity when the 1.0 release happened. But it still doesn't get the attention it deserves for how creative of a game it really is. The Half-Life unks like myself, though, I love it. Sentient and violent. Know a couple people like that. In Containment Breach, isn't there this freaky-ass plague doctor that just, like, clips through walls that you're not supposed to look at or something? Just mixed up, like, I just mixed up 3 SCPs in one go? That's embarrassing. Shows how much I know. Yeah, isn't that this one with a plague doctor mask that, like, you take it off and it looks kind of like a peanut and you're not supposed to look at it? And it's also just like a building that shifts and moves. Oh wait, that's the game Control. That game's good too. If you're into SCPs, you should look into the game Control. That game has a lot of SCP kind of like adjacent stuff in it. This is a cool map though. I love the lighting. Let's see what else before we leave. Let's see what else is in here. Oh my, I cannot get over the fact that this map is this big. This must have taken forever to make. That's where the regenerator is in RE4. Also, this looks exactly like that chapter in Black Mesa. Ethical something? Ethics dilemma? What's it called? I look like such a fake Half-Life fan. Morally questionable? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna embarrass myself. You know what I'm talking about. The part in Half-Life / Black Mesa where they're experimenting on the aliens. This is cool. Who do you think they keep in here? Big Bird? Big Bird's an SCP, isn't he? Notice the lab staff. Laboratories across the facility have been left in varying states of disorder. Staff are reminded causes... Wait, what? Staff are reminded causes a decrease in lab efficiency. Not to mention the safety of staff using the laboratories. I think they're missing a word there. Also, there's a lot of custom assets in this map, too. Very cool. Questionable ethics. Yes, that's the chapter name. Thank you. I think, is there anything else? Anyone want to see something else before we move on? Let's look at this big thing, and then we'll get to the next one. Like, what the hell is this? Is this the executive office? Is this where they plan all their evil doings? It's just like a set piece from Blade. Blade 2 specifically. I try to forget Blade Trinity because it's really damn awful. I think that's probably the exit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not evil at all. Totally benevolent, totally well-meaning. Definitely nobody gets sacrificed here for the greater good of the universe or whatever. This is fucking incredible, like, visual design here. They did a fantastic job. Did I accidentally stumble across the best SCP map on the entire Gmod workshop? It's the boss's room in Smiling Friends? Yeah, it kind of is. Is there an outdoor area? Oh, yeah. Oh, my. This is scary. Slender Man. Oh, man. You guys remember the original Slender Man game? That Unity asset store ass grass on the ground? What a classic. That is fucking cool and creepy. It's like that door they opened in Beetlejuice. What's the cooldown on saying his name, by the way? Because it's like, say it 3 times and he appears. But how, like, 3 times in your life? 3 times in an hour? These details matter, people. But yeah, this forest is crazy. It's like that area in Dark Souls 2 with the phantoms that are invisible. I always just sprint through that area. I hate that part. Okay, let's get another one going. Gonna start winding down here. Not done quite yet, but gonna start bringing the energy down a little bit. Getting closer to the end of the stream. It has been 3 hours now. It's 3. Oh, you have to say it 3 times in a row? Okay. That's a little more fair than I was expecting. Well, it sure is quiet. Well, look at those buildings way over there. This is cool. You know, I like construct maps like this. I never feature them, though, because there's really not that much to talk about. They're just really great areas to build stuff and do sandbox shit. I do really like the way this one looks, though, with the mountains in the background. It's an excellent touch. We should, like, petition the government to build construct in real life. Whoa, hey! That is crazy! I didn't think we'd be getting a big-ass pit in the middle. What does that do? It just made sound. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool, though. That's where we can throw all of our trash. Finally. We love surprise hole on this stream. I feel like I need a car. Which one is me? If you were a car, which car would you be? I might be a Volkswagen Beetle. Me on my way to work, if I had a job. Is there a car that talks a lot? Yeah. Is there a car that eats Klondike bars at 3 in the damn afternoon? This is a vibe, though. Anyone play The Long Drive? That's a weird game. By the way, LVS vehicles by Lily something or other. Best vehicle mod in the entire game. Look at that. Aren't VW bugs so cute? I don't think I'd fit in one in real life because I'm quite tall, but I like the idea of it. Put it that way. It's like a helipad. Oh, wait, there's like outside. Oh, that's crazy. And also very cool. Yeah, this is a good construct map. If you're looking to do some sandbox shenanigans, then I recommend it. Look at this. You could post up here and do an NPC battle. I feel like... So I have quite a lot of time in Gary's mod, an embarrassing amount, actually. I feel like when I played it as a kid, I think most of my time was spent just, like, spawning NPCs around and doing fights. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Tell you what, I'd pay $6.99 for 6 of them. That's what I'd do. We've got some Discord DMs here. Let's snoop. Oh, drama! Got some Discord drama going on. So this is like a map made out of spite to prove a point to someone? Well, that's that. I can safely say that's the first time I've seen, like, a map made for the sake of an argument. Yeah, the vibe is cool. The light color is cool. How you doing today, Tubby? By the way, how's the weather over across the pond? The man behind the slaughter. What now? Oh, we're gonna get some PNG jump scares. We're gonna get the stalker scream. I guarantee it. Turn your streams down. I'm not fucking around. What's so funny? What is that? The building has a pimple. What the fuck? Why is it funny? It's funny, though. This is the whole map. Someone made this whole thing. Okay. What about a chair? Do you kill a chair? Yes, you do. Ragdoll? That's horrifying. Alright, you can... Yeah, enjoy that. I'm going to the next map. What was that? That's a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, isn't it? TTT Underground. Okay. Yeah, if I had face cam on, I'd be making the pog face for that last map. Okay. Fairly simple looking. Let's go down. It is damn bright down here. Holy shit. Oh, I would get lost down here. My dumbass cannot find my way out of a wet paper bag. Modern gaming has ruined me. Is this the whole thing? Just a bunch of boxes? I guess that works. Hey, don't operate forklifts unless you're I almost said satisfied. Unless you're certified. That's the word, right? Yeah, don't operate forklifts unless you're satisfied, people. Ugh. Take a moment to stretch. Stretch with me. ZS Amsterville V3. Whoa. We've got something here. This looks good. Oh, it's cozy, too. Lambda's computers. Why do I feel like I've played on this before? What is that, Need for Speed 3? You can't look me in the eye and tell me that Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 isn't the most peak racing game of all time, released for the GameCube. Voodoo 5. Wow, a little bit out of date there. I kind of miss it when GPU boxes would have, like, creepy dude faces on them. This was an era right here. This isn't the only one that did this. I used to have an old Evga. I want to say it was like a... I want to say it had like 2 gigs of VRAM. It's pretty old. But back in the day, it was top of the line. I used to have one kind of like this that had like a dude's face on it, like mean mugging at the camera. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong side. Yeah, look at it. There's several of them. That one right there looks like a World of Warcraft character. You got opposing force, blue shift. I always preferred opposing force. I feel like between the Half-Life expansions, opposing force has the most, like, unique shit in it to me. And I might be out of line saying that. And that's okay. Oh, this is nice. I should, like, stop the stream right now and save this one for the next, like, late night special. If we ever do one of those again. Not even going to try to read that. It's in German. I'm just going to embarrass myself some more. Can I get in? Hello? I guess not. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can. Right here? Yes. Yes. It's Pepsi, 7-Up. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like grape soda is the best soda. Specifically Goya brand, because a lot of grape sodas fall into the cough medicine trap, where it tastes like that awful stuff we'd have to drink as kids. But Goya brand grape soda, go to the grocery store right now and buy one. I'm not fucking around. Goya brand grape soda is extremely good. Also, this is an adorable, tiny grocery store. I don't think I've ever seen a grocery store this small. Except for in that game. What's that game the Game Grumps played? The grocery store simulator game. Is it literally just called Supermarket Sim or something? Is that a Vice? Why do you have a Vice here? Oh, it's a hardware store. Yeah, that answers my question, huh? Look at this brushwork here. Oh, what button did I just press? Press the alarm system button, but it didn't do anything. They should probably fix that. Wondering if this map is late 2000s, early 2010s. It definitely feels that way. And it's definitely... This is Germany, right? Yeah. This is Germany. Is this what Germany is like? I've never been. Tasty Cake Milkshake Bar. Shake it, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Wish I had a milkshake bar around where I lived. Oh, it's the Netherlands? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because of the map name. That's a pretty skybox. Also, this is a custom skybox, I believe. Great job on that. Oh, man. The PlayStation Portable. Did anyone else have a PlayStation Portable? I still have mine. I've been playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on it. Not in the last couple of months, but I did a little bit ago. You got a Vita? I never had a Vita. The latest one I had was like the PSP Slim. They used to have these, the discs for the PSP are so tiny and cute. They really thought they were onto something with the UMD. They called it the Universal Media Disc. They thought that shit was catching on. And now they're all but extinct. Do I think they'll do another PSP-like device? I think, and here's my prediction. I think that with the success of the Steam Deck and the Switch 2, I think we're gonna see not a complete comeback of mobile gaming devices, but we're gonna see a slight resurgence, I think. Because it is so satisfying to whip out like a tiny little PSP in like the airport or something and play a little bit of something while you're waiting for your plane or whatever. Why, they really like Arnold. The Germinator. Duke Nukem the movie. Oh, I'd watch the shit out of that. Are you kidding me? That one looks boring, though. I can't really blame him. Arnold Schwarzenegger's wonderful. Finding Neo. Hey, wait a minute. That's the fucking... Is this the thing that the dad in Back to the Future wrote? That's like the plot, right? He's like a... In the alternate reality at the end of the movie, he's like a successful sci-fi author. Because that's like what Marty McFly shows up in. Oh, Nintendo DS. I had a DS, too. Honestly, those Scribblenauts made that handheld for me. Formative childhood memory. Fear. Ah, what a good game. Weapons to buy, enemies to die. Good slogan. It looks like their stock is a little bit disappointing, though. They actually don't have shit. That's okay, I brought my own. Cool. I didn't expect those to have physics. Is this what stalls are like in the Netherlands? It's so weird seeing different cultures' bathrooms. When a full-sized chocolate toilet. Ugh. Even as a joke, why would you want that? Oh, hey. I think this is the map maker. Shout out to them. This map went open source May 2009. Wow. So this is old. This is old tech. Just got back from work. Want to say thanks for making all your videos. Your content is amazing. It always helps me go to sleep and chill out. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you can relax and chill out while I yap in the background. Whoa! Don't look at that. It's just a Snickers bar, but I don't like the implication. Also, why are there military vehicles on, like, running in the courtyard? It's a National Guard here. Damn, everybody playing Need for Speed 3 or whatever. Is that game that much of a hit? Yeah, don't look at that. Don't look at the Snickers lady. The Snickers lady isn't real. She can't hurt you. Nice brush bed. So is this a... This is an RP map, right? No, it says ZS. This is a zombie survival map. I feel like it could function as a roleplay map easily. For like a small server. Oh, it's an RP map ported to zombie survival. That makes sense. There's too many rooms though for zombie survival. They should really close some of these up. Although I don't know. I never played zombie survival that much. I've never been a PvPer, put it that way. With sparse exceptions, like, yeah, I went platinum in the Dark Souls 3 PvP DLC, but whatever, no big deal. I didn't want to, I just did. This is the train station. Oh, look at that. They've got a miniature of it back there. That's adorable. Yeah, I think we're looking at the last map of the stream here, fellas. It's about that time. Police. What? Oh, this is like a shield. That's cool. I like that. There should really be more than one, though. Did these even close? Maybe they removed that functionality for the zombie survival aspect. Oh. What do we have? Oh, it's just a secret exit. It's actually not even that secret. It's pretty visible. Pretty obviously visible. You vaguely remember playing this map years ago? I do too, I think. But I feel like it wasn't nighttime. I feel like I probably played the original. It's very cool, though. You can tell, just by the amount of detail and the specificity of it, this is someone's hometown. Oh, look at that. Train's going. This is where someone lives, and they just modeled it in Gary's Mod. I love stuff like that. It's so charming to me. And this shit is like a time capsule, too. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Doesn't this just want to make you... Doesn't this make you want to just sit on a bench and read a book here? Or am I nerdy for thinking that? Okay, I'll put it in updated language. Doesn't this make you want to just sit here and like scroll on TikTok for a while? I know I'm guilty of it. There's a lot of detail in that skybox, actually. Time capsule episode would be awesome. I've thought about it. I've thought about it. There's a lot of ideas knocking around in my head up here. Simonji? Is this the map maker's signature? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. And I'll tell you right now, just because, you know, you're all... Yeah, this is not a spoiler, but give you a little teaser. There is a Where Are We Now? In production, like an actual episode. So you can expect that. I'm aiming for next weekend. I'll be honest. I'm aiming for a little over a week from now, but we'll see. And it is Gary's Mod, and that's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers. It's gonna be kind of long. Longer than the last one. Okay. I think that is gonna do it for the stream. I love this map, by the way. Can I just say? This is wonderful. Like, I just want to live here. Forever. Fisherman's Diner. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, that is going to do it for the stream. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations to everyone for reaching 50K. It's not just my accomplishment. Before I leave, are there any... I know I said I'd do a Q&A, but I really didn't pause for that. So if anyone has questions for me to answer, I will answer them in the last 10 minutes or so here, if you'd like. If not, and I'm gonna jet, there's some leftover pasta waiting for me in the fridge. Do you like Doritos? Hell yeah. The sweet chili ones specifically. Let's go to the stream over screen, get some ambience going here. There we go. Do you have any mods on the workshop? I have a couple of maps, but I don't link them. I just don't want people finding my Steam profile and seeing the embarrassing amount of time I spend playing video games. That garlic bread recipe doesn't look too good. What garlic bread recipe? Wait, did I post a garlic bread recipe? I feel like I did, huh? Yeah, that was just one that I found. What's the function of a rubber duck? For debugging computer programs, obviously. Opinion on Dr. Pepper? It's okay, but I don't understand the people that drink it every day. Like, it's not an everyday drink. Are you afraid of burning out on Where Are We Now and stuff? Well, burnout is a thing for everything, and I'm no exception to that. It can happen. But I'm not sick of doing Where Are We Now, if that's what you mean by that question. Anytime I feel like I've had enough of Gmod for a bit, I'll just do a different game for an episode or two. What's your playtime for Gmod? Hang on, let me check. 2,560 hours. Remember the first time I played Gary's mod? Yeah, it didn't work. I bought it. I was very excited to play. I want to say I was like 10 or 11. I hit load, went to load into like flat grass or something, and it would just get stuck on the loading screen because I was on like a fucking a Dell E machine or some shit. Not for video games. It was like my mom's computer. But eventually we upgraded. We're gonna get another Halloween Where Are We Now special this year. Yes. Have I played on the Void Place Gmod maps? I have. I know what they're about. I know they're all interconnected and they're all huge. I have not had a chance to feature them yet, though. We'll see. Doing any more game reviews in the future? I would love to, but there are two hang-ups with that. Not exactly issues, but one of them is I don't know what game to do, and the other one is that I have to pay rent, and those videos don't traffic like the other ones do. But eventually, yeah, I will get back to it. I'll do another Games from Earth when I'm in a better place. We're gonna get a Christmas episode. I haven't decided yet. Typically, I decide on an episode theme and then I do it within like the next 2 weeks. I don't plan that far ahead. Like, I'm working on one right now. I'm editing the next episode. I have no idea what I'm doing after that. I heard of Voima or Voima. I haven't. I don't know what that is. More Project Zomboid? I might do Project Zomboid on a stream. Also, someone earlier asked if we're going to do this again. I might. I had fun streaming. So there's a good chance that eventually we'll do another stream. I don't know when or where or what it's going to be. But you know what? I'd like to. So we'll see. Probably, maybe not another Where Are We Now live. We'll save that for special occasions. But it has been a very nice vibe. You've all been wonderful chatters. I don't think I saw a single problem other than Automod freaking out about excessive caps. For everyone watching the VOD on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. 3.5-hour video. I know that took some work to get through. Actually, half of you are probably asleep right now listening to this. I'm probably affecting people's dreams as I speak right now. You ever think about that? I could give people nightmares if I was evil. Like if I was a little bit more fucked up, I could go like and like make people freak out in their sleep. Okay, I am starving, so I'm gonna go get some food. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you on the other side. That was so fucking ominous. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. All right, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. First stream ever. See you in the episode next week. Have a great evening, night, or morning, wherever you are. And yeah, don't forget to exercise free will. I'll see ya. Bye. Okay, bye.